and 7,000. So at 3 different values, which means I should probably find the derivative, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I should go ahead and find the derivative. And the derivative of this function, which gives us our marginal revenue function, is what? 10 minus 0.002x. So you're just taking derivative of 10x is 10. The 2 comes out, hits this number, becomes 0.002, and then x to the first power. So that's our marginal revenue. And we're going to plug 2,000 into that. 2,000, then 5,000, then 7,000. So 10 minus 0.002 times 2,000, and then 10 minus 0.002 times 5,000, and then 10 minus 0.002 times 7,000. Anybody have that first one? 6. How about the second one? It was 0? Okay, how about the third one? -4. Okay, good. Now, it wants us to interpret the results. What do these numbers mean? Anyone want to take a shot at what 6 means? Okay, I'm going to write that down. If we sell 2,000 units, okay, of MP3 players, or I'm just going to put units. If we sell 2,000 units, yes, it will be, but what does that mean? What's increasing? This, what is R? Okay, R prime is the change in revenue, right? So this is saying that our change in revenue is 6. So this means that if we sell 2,000 units, the revenue is increasing. Increasing because it's positive 6, right? Increasing by $6 per unit. So things are good. At 2,000 units, our revenue is going up, isn't it? So we got good revenue. Things look like things are going up and up for us. But when we get to 5,000 units, what happens? So if we sell 5,000 units, the revenue what? Doesn't change. You could also say is constant. See, 0, remember, slope of a line. 0 means you have a horizontal line. That means your revenue is not increasing or decreasing, it's just staying constant. And then finally, what happens if we sell 7,000? So if we sell 7,000 units, then the revenue, what, is decreasing by $4 per unit. Now I have a very important question right now. Does this right here mean that we are losing money? No. It just means the rate at which we are bringing money in is going down. You're still bringing money in. You're just not bringing it in as fast. Does that make sense?
I have a question.
Yes.
The 5,000, does that mean they're not bringing in, like, does that mean it's like...
That means, this means that if I start if I sell 5,001 units, right?
Is that like the break even?
It's not the break even. No. This is saying at 5,000 units, if I were to continue to sell more units, the revenue is not going to go up or down. It's just going to stay where it is. Okay? Back here at 2,000, I said, look, if I sell 2,000, then if I continue to sell another one, I'm going to start bringing more in, right? Because I have a positive slope. But if I sell 7,000, now, if I sell another one, I'm going to start having less revenue. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is not break even. Break even, what we would have to do is introduce the cost function into this, right? Because break even is where your revenue equals cost. I'm pretty sure that's coming up here. Where is it? The hell? I don't know where it went. That's weird. Looks like I've completely lost this here. That's all right. All right, so we've done part D. Okay, it asks us to graph the cost function. And the revenue function. So we are leading into profit here. And I'm looking at the clock right now and I'm feeling like I'm not going to have enough time to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that I won't ask you anything on those. But what I've done up to this point, I will ask you on the test. Okay? All right, so let's talk a little bit about the test in the last 10 minutes that I have. And I can't seem to close this book, so that kind of messes things up. What's that?
It says close one.
I was going to close it. I guess I can, huh? Man, I don't know. It's not responding at all. All right, well, it is what it is. So about the exam. Go ahead and sign in, pass around, please. Sign-in sheet's coming around. About the exam. So the exam is Tuesday. That's this upcoming Tuesday. I believe that's the 20th, right? Okay. It will cover everything that we've done up to this point. Everything. So your best guide for getting ready for this is to look through your homework assignments. All right? Because the way I'm going to make the test is I'm actually going to go through your homework assignments and I'm going to just basically take problems and modify them and present those to you on a test. All right? As far as what you can bring to the test, bring a calculator, of course. Okay, no phones allowed. And I'm going to let you bring to this exam one 8.5 by 11 cheat sheet. But no worked problems on this thing. So you can't just go and put a bunch of problems worked out on this sheet. What this sheet can have on it are formulas, okay? You can write down steps, procedures, reminding yourself how to do certain things. Like if it says find the marginal cost, then take the derivative and plug in the value. You can write all that on there. What you can't do is just take these examples and just work them all out. Understand? And I will look at the sheet. I will collect it with the test. And if it has anything worked out on it, I'm going to look at it before you take the test. I'll walk around And if it has anything that's not supposed to be there, I'm just going to crumble it up and throw it away. And everything on it you're going to lose. So don't get into that gray area. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like questionable. All these formulas are fine, okay? And I would also make sure that you give yourself, when you're studying for this, give yourself the testing environment, okay? Because that's what a lot of students fail to do in a class like this, or in a lot of math classes, is that they go and they look through their homework or they look through the notes and they're like, yeah, I got it. But they never actually sit there and take a problem and put everything else away and try and do it with just your cheat sheet, right? If you can't do the homework problems with just your cheat sheet, you're not ready, because that's exactly what you have to do on Tuesday. You have to come in here and just have that one reference sheet and be able to do everything. So I would suggest practicing that. Put yourself in that environment. Yes?
Is it going to be front and back, or just one side?
This, you can have front and back. I'm not worried about like someone having too much stuff, because again, it's just to help you as a reference. Any questions on that? I will also say that anything that I did in class, in terms of problems I did in class, are also fair game. Right? So after you get through reviewing your homework, you might want to go back and look through your notes at the types of problems I did in class, because that could appear also. But those are going to be like your homework. So y'all feel all right about that? Okay, so be here on time. All right? I won't give you, no one gets extended testing time unless you have a special letter that's been sent to me. Be here on time. Make sure that you've had some sleep and had some food. And we'll spread out. We'll put people around the desks. And within here, we're going to try and get like one person per table. All right? All right. Have a good weekend. Study. I'll see you on Tuesday.